Warning.
Challenge. Haha, got one more thing. Since we're talking about the single seed challenge of 2021, why don't I go ahead and tell y'all what I'm going to do for single seed challenge 2022. I found a tomato that's called a spoon tomato. Here it is. My single seed challenge will be the spoon tomato. Miss Rendon's class is going to do their own single seed challenge spoon tomato. All right, hey, today's the day. Today is the day we're doing the single seed challenge 2022 right here on Down Home Backyard Gardening. I've been excited for this and I'm ready to rock and roll. How about you guys? Let's do it. I'm gonna just do these two seeds right here. Let's just do these two right there. That little tiny seed right there is going to be my single seed challenge seed. The second grade classes. All right, and if you can look right there in that hole, you can see that little brown seed. That will be the single seed challenge for the second grade classroom for 2022. Now I would like to introduce everyone watching this to Moonlight. That is the name of this plant that the classroom came up with. And they also decided this is a she. So everybody, here is Moonlight. And she is already starting to grow her first set of true leaves. So that is awesome. All right, everybody. So today is going to be Single Seed Challenge 2022 for here in Down Home Backyard Gardening, update number 3. For those of you that have been following this channel, you know that I also am doing a single seed challenge for a second grade class for an elementary school right up the road from me. And their single seed is doing great, to the point that it's actually above the rim of the cup. All right, hey everyone, I have not done a single seed challenge update for my single seed challenge in quite a while. Everything I've been doing has been geared toward Moonlight, the second grade classroom's single seed challenge. Normally, I have 2 plants here, mine and the second grade classroom's plant, which isn't in my hand. So what I did...
Warning.
Yeah. Moonlight decided to take a field trip. So why don't we sit back and see her field trip she decided to go on.
Don't scream.
Did y'all know anything about this?
No.
Give me 5. Give me 5. Did anybody see somebody walk in here with this?
No.
Y'all, we gotta pay more attention. I didn't. How did this get here? We have to.
Probably yesterday after lunch.
Okay, let's have a seat.
I might have
quick.
saw Mr. Chad this morning.
Emma.
As you can see right here, I got a lot of names. I got suggestions for a lot of names for my single seed challenge. And those all came from the second grade classroom. But what I wanted to do is keep with the space theme. I'd like to introduce everyone to Starbright. Moonlight, Starbright, first star I see tonight. Did I get squirreled there? Okay, so I brought Moonlight and Starbright out today to start getting them used to the outside, and the wind is so bad that I damaged Starbright. So they are going back inside. All right, everybody, as you just saw at the beginning of this video, our single seed challenge plants have had a heck of a journey over the last 6 to 7 weeks. And today is the day that I'm putting them in the ground, in their final spot, so they can start actually growing. Now, Moonlight, look how big Moonlight is. Moonlight has had a bit of an issue over the last few days. Now, I have my yard cut by mowers, and when they were blowing all the stuff off, they blew Moonlight over, and it bent her stalk right down here. Now, she's still doing good. It scared me, I'm not gonna lie, scared me really bad. But remember what I said about tomato plants. All these little hairs can turn into roots. So when I plant her, she's going to be planted right up to about there. Whoops, right up to about right there. And that is so all of these little fine hairs can turn into roots and make her a stronger plant. But Moonlight, which is the second grade classroom's single seed challenge plant that I'm growing here, and Starbright, my single seed challenge plant. Now, he hasn't really taken off as much, but he's had some injuries too. I brought him outside too soon a few weeks ago. Wind whipped him, broke off the top of it. But as you can see, he's doing just fine. He's going to grow this way. So today, let's go put our single seed challenge plants in the ground. Okay, so here we are. This is where Starbright and Moonlight will be planted. I'm going to plant them right here in this mature bed. The soil here has gone through a full year. It's good and healthy. And then I'm going to add some extra nutrients to the bottom of the hole when I plant Moonlight and Starbright. Now, what I'm also going to do later, as they get just a little bigger, is I will put a trellis system here that they can go up, because these are indeterminate tomato plants. These are a spoon tomato. So they will continue to grow and grow and grow. So what we have to do is when you have an indeterminate tomato, you have to have a trellis system of some kind. It's up to you how you do it, but you have to have a trellis system. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get them planted. Okay, now you can use gloves, you can use shovels or whatever, but this soil is super loose. So I'm gonna get dirt in my fingernails. Now when you dig your hole, you want to make sure it's deep enough to get the whole plant down, as deep as you need it to go. So for Moonlight, again, we're gonna go pretty deep. Now that's pretty good and deep right there. As you can see, the holes are pretty deep, and that should be enough, definitely, to get the plants down, to get Starbright and Moonlight down where we need them. So we're going to take Moonlight out. So we're going to take Starbright out here. Take out the brace. Now when you're doing this, you want to gently squeeze the sides, not too much, just enough to get the soil to let go of the side of the container, and then you want to bring it down. Now look at all the roots that Starbright has going there. Pretty good. So let's sit him in. Now for everything that I plant, I use a bone meal, which helps with the roots, and I do a blood meal, which also helps. So there it is. Starbright is in. There we go. Starbright is in the ground. Okay, class, so here we go. We are going to get Moonlight put in. All right, so again, you're gonna gently squeeze the sides, not too much. You don't want to break the cup or the container or damage the plant. I'm gonna tip her upside down. Now look at all the roots that Moonlight has. Now we're gonna pull some of these roots out just a little bit, but look at that. Look at all those roots. So she is very, very healthy, which is awesome. There we go. It's about where I wanted it, right? Right about there. So that's perfect. Do some bone meal, some blood meal, and here we go. Now we're going to take this brace off because it's too small, and we're going to add a better brace, a stronger brace. A good strong metal rod that will not go anywhere. And then we are going to secure Moonlight to this rod. Now we want the rod straight up and down. I don't want it at an angle. There we go. The tomato clip will hold her nice and steady. Now she will move a little bit, but that's okay because that will only strengthen her stalk right there. So we have both of the single seed challenge plants for 2022 here down home backyard gardens. The second grade classroom right there. Miss Rendon's class. It's right up the road from me here at the elementary school. We are good to go. We got them planted. Okay, class, we are done. We've got them. We've got Moonlight in the bed right over there. So, what's the one thing I have not shown yet? Once you plant a plant, what do you have to do afterwards? Do we remember? Anybody in there give me the answer? I bet someone did. We have to water in the plants, right? You always have to water in your plants. Even if you do seeds, you got to water them in. You got to get that soil to make contact and to wrap itself around the seed or the root ball or the roots. Kind of like a hand and a glove. You need that soil to get around it. So the last thing I'll do is I'll water in the plants. But guys and girls, we are done. We got them in. So it's been a long journey, right? From the very beginning to now. Seems like a lot, but we're good to go. So for everyone who is growing their own single seed challenge at their home, I have not seen any pictures yet from the second grade classroom. Now, I would love to see some. Not gonna say you have to give them to me or show them to me, but I would love to see. Okay everyone, so single seed challenge 2022 plants are in the ground. Now all we're doing is waiting for them to grow and produce the spoon tomatoes. Really happy about this, really excited to get here. This year's single seed challenge, I started really early because last year I actually started in the middle of April, and this year we started on January 15th. And I probably won't do this again next year. I'll wait a little bit longer because keeping them in those cups for so long was kind of a pain. It was a little daunting. I was worried there a couple times that they were going to die, to be completely honest, and I don't want that. So next year, probably start a little later, but hey guys, in all, I'm excited. We're rocking and rolling, and we should have some good yields coming from these tomatoes. So everyone, if you enjoyed this video about the single seed challenge, please like the video, please share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And hey, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, Down Home Backyard Gardening. And as always, shine bright and harvest hard. Bye. When you have an indeterminate tomato, which I did a video on this, and I'll put that in the link below, and I'll put that down in the description below. So you know what? Let's get it done. Let's get them in their final. Let's get them in their position. Let's get them in their flower bed. Let's get. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get them planted. All right, everyone. So that's it. Single Seed Challenge 2022 update number. I don't know. What update is this? 6? Okay, everyone. So single. Jojo, why are you so tired, Jojo? You say hi? Jojo, want to say hi to all your fans? Say hi. Say hi. Oh, there's all my fans. You gonna speak? Speak? No.